What's up, everybody? Thunderhead 9000 here. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys about Zootopia and the possibility of there being a Zootopia 2. Now, before we get into the video and get into the big meat and potatoes of the whole thing, I wanted to let you guys know I have a tendency to run off on rabbit trails and fall in foxholes. You see what I did there? You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. Well, let me tell you basically what I'm saying. I have a tendency to run out and trail off of what I'm talking about originally, and then I just fall into a foxhole, as in I kind of lose uh, sight of what I was originally talking about. I forget what I was talking about originally. So bear with me, guys, and we'll get through this together. So let's get into it. Zootopia, guys. We all know Zootopia. We all loved it. You wouldn't be watching this video otherwise, right? And I probably wouldn't be making this video if I did not love Zootopia. Now, some people have said that I have an addiction to Zootopia. I wouldn't call it an addiction. I'd call it more of a fixation. Okay? An addiction is harder to kick. It's a habit. It's natural. It comes natural. It's like a smoker. They've smoked their whole life. They want to quit, but then they pick that cigarette back up because they can't stop. Right? A fixation is in how do I explain it? In my personal opinion, my words, the way I feel a fixation is it's how do I explain it? Basically, if like me, I have a fixation to Zootopia, eventually I'm going to get bored with it, right? I mean, I'm not going to stop watching it forever and never watch it ever again. No, I will watch it again. But I'll stop having this fixation on it where all I want to do is talk about Zootopia or, watch Zootopia or come up with ideas for another Zootopia. Things like that. It's a fixation. Eventually it'll go away. But for right now, let's get off that topic. See, there's the rabbit trail that I was talking about. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Zootopia. It grossed over $1 billion since its release on March 4th, 2016, guys. It's only been a year, and it's grossed over $1 billion. Go ahead and soak that in for a second. I'll wait. I got time. You guys good? Awesome. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And with money like that, and especially being that it took second in the box office, right behind Captain America Civil War, it's one of the best movies Disney has made in 20 years, guys. 20 years. That's my opinion. I want to hear your guys' opinion down in the comments section down below. What's your favorite movie in the past 20 years that Disney has made? Again, like I said, mine's Zootopia. Best one they've made in 20 years. They've made $1 billion speculating that, they could make a Zootopia 2. Now, I've got an article here I want to read to you guys, but I got to find it here first. Give me just a second. I want to find some of the information. I've had to go. My computer's being really slow, guys, so bear with me here. Okay, so amidst all of the sequel speculation, one of the more common things that have been noticed by fans is the possibility of a romance between the two leads, Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. Now, we know that there is a connection between the two of them. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm not going to give it away. I don't want to give it away, but in simple terms, we kind of have an idea that there's a love relationship, or there's a romance between the two of them. Very slight. And you can kind of see it. And we all know we want to get well, I can't say we all. Half the world wants us to Half the world, let me rephrase this, half the world wants Nick and Judy to get together. And I'm on that side of the fence, where the other half just want them to be friends. They don't want them to get together. Now, personally, I think they should get together. And I'll give you my opinion here in just a minute. But here, everybody wants them to get together. It's kind of like a fan fiction. We all know we want them to get together and live happily ever after. There is a love interest between them. We can see it. But it's one of those, should they really get together? I can kind of see how the other people feel about it. Fan fiction, we all know they want to get together, right? Where is the other side of the fence? They don't want them to get together. They just want them to be friends. So let's give one reason why a romance possibly could not work between the two of them. Okay, it's a fox and a rabbit, right, guys? Am I right? It's a fox and a rabbit. I mean, we don't know what kind of baby they're gonna have if they have a kid. Who knows? It could be some hybrid. I've seen some pretty cute looking photos though on YouTube. Here on YouTube, I've looked up some comics, and there are some pretty cute pictures of the babies. There's one in particular that I've seen, and I'll tell you, that's a cute little baby. Let me tell you. But we all want them to get together, and the way I see it, there should be no reason why they shouldn't get together. We all, again, let me rephrase that. Half of us want to see that. We want to see them get married. Maybe not in the second movie. Maybe they'll make a third movie. I don't know. But we're not talking that far in the future. We're talking about now. They could get together. Now, that might piss a lot of people off because they're, bringing in love into the storyline, and they're getting together like a typical Disney fashion. But what they could do? They could, instead of just throwing them into a relationship, slowly grow the relationship between the two of them. Grow the relationship from the start into the big kiss near the end. You see what I'm saying, guys? That's what I'm talking about. They clearly love each other. You can tell by some of the banter that happens in the movie that they kind of end with. That you can see that there's going to be a romance. But we don't know if it's actually going to happen. We can't say that there will be a Zootopia 2 or there will not be. But what the director has said, the creators of Zootopia, and even the voice actors, they want to do another one because it was that good. They enjoyed the storyline and everything that happens, the diversity, even like all the different places that are there. They only went through what? 3 areas, I think? They only went through 3 places. And there's 12. They could make a whole nother movie with somewhere else to go. And explore out there a little further, But let's just face the facts, guys. We can't jump to conclusions and say that there will or will not be a Zootopia 2. Do I want there to be one? Yes. Will there be one? Not sure. I hope they get together. I think it would be great. It'd be a great way to, get... and here's the thing. Again, if they're going to do it, if they want them to be together, that needs to be a slow romance. A slow romantic build-up throughout the movie. So I'm going to leave it with that. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I've discussed, or you want some more information about the possibility of there being a Zootopia 2, go ahead and Leave your comments, questions, and concerns down in the comments section down below, and I will be sure to read those, guys. I will read them. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And remember, till next time, peace out.